Win at least.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. My name is Dan Hessel, the voice of Flower City Soccer. Welcome to the Rochester Community Sports Complex for the National Premier Soccer League Contest. This is Niagara 1812 FC and your Flower City Union. Now, fans, let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First, it was in Niagara 1812 FC at forward, number 11, Federico Cucci. And forward number 12, Issa Kawa. And forward number 28, Joshua Okuelehi. At the midfield, number 9, Amore Clark. At midfield, number 17, Drew Liardini. At midfield, number 19, Sam Mann. On defense, number 5, Dominic Massaro. On defense, number 13, Luke Keyworth. On defense, number 25, Harry Kirk. On defense, number 27, Davier Wolcott. And starting in goal for Niagara 1812, number 16, Carson Provenzano. The head coach of Niagara 1812 is David Hesch. And now the starting lineup for your Flower City Union. At forward, number 10, Dylan Rice. At forward, number 22, Joe Amalo. At midfield, number 11, Nick Rippey. At midfield, number 12, Nate Masucci. At midfield, number 14, Jack Hobson. At midfield, number 23, Adam Grover. At midfield, number 27, Ewan O'Dwyer Hall. On defense, number 5, Luca Dodge. On defense, number 18, Quentin Herman. On defense, number 98, Kyle Nelson. And starting in goal for your Flower City Union, number 1, Carter Kladstra. The head coach here at Flower City Union is Jordan Sullivan. The assistant coaches Marcelo Morera and Aiden Kapitzik. And now, ladies and gentlemen, this time we ask you all to please rise. Kindly remove your hats and face the flag to the left of the scoreboard as we honor America and our brave men and women serving the United States military both across the country and around the world with the playing of our national anthem.
Good evening, soccer fans. Coming to you live from the Rochester Community Sports Complex on behalf of the Flower City Union. I'm Jason North. Beautiful night for soccer here in Rochester as the Flower City Union plays host to Niagara 1812. And we just got done with the national anthem. And if you're just joining us, starters for the Flower City Union: in goal, number 1, Carter Kladstrup. Defense, number 5, Luca Dodge. Forward, number 10, Dylan Rice. Number 11 in the midfield, Nick Rippey. Number 12 in the midfield, Nate Masushi. Number 14 in the midfield, Jack Hobson. Number 18 on defense, Quentin Herman. Forward number 22, Joey Avalone. Midfielder number 23, Adam Grover. Midfielder number 27, Ewan O'Dwyer Hall. And defense number 98, Kyle Nelson. Pivotal game this evening for both Niagara 1812 and Flower City Union. Both 4th and 6th respectively in the league table standings. Flower City holding on to that 4th and final playoff spot. Comes into tonight's contest with a record of 1-3-4. And Niagara comes in at the 6th spot with a record of 1-2-5. It's a big game for Flower City as they try to create a little more separation between themselves. The 5th, 6th, and 7th seeds right now in the league standing table. Little pregame team photos here as the players get ready to take the pitch. And here comes the Flower City Union warming up the legs a little bit. Niagara 1812 heading down to their side of the pitch. A little bit of a time change for this evening's game, originally slated to start at 7. We're getting off to a little bit of a later start due to some scheduling, but we're getting ready to get underway. And for Flower City, they will look to control tempo early, try to strike first, and keep the pressure on Niagara. Match officials just sorting out a couple last-minute housekeeping items. Right, Flower City getting in position, just waiting for Niagara to break the team huddle. And we'll be underway here.
All right, fans, who's ready for some Flower City Union soccer?
All right, match referee getting ready to get us underway here. And we are finally underway here at the Rochester Community Sports Complex here in downtown Rochester, New York. 50-50 ball in the middle. Cleared to midfield here. Settled by Niagara in the midfield. Massaro will play that back to his teammates. Defense looks to swing it around. Keyworth with the ball at his feet. Patient little bit of possession here for Niagara. Content to knock it around. Keyworth once again Looks to switch it. Niagara right now playing a little keep away in their own end. Looking to find some space. Nice challenge there. Keyworth with the ball at his feet, looking for space. A good defensive step up there from Adam Grover. And the throw-in is going to be rewarded for Flower City. Luka Dodge will assume throw-in responsibilities here on the near sideline. This one will run out. Another throw-in here coming up for the Union. Avalon looks, plays this one into space, has it in the box. Nice cross header to goal! Flower City Union strikes first, strikes early within the first 2 minutes. And an absolutely beautiful service. And it is 1-0 Union. As we take a look at the replay here, Avalon has it down in the corner. Good bit of patience here. Finds a teammate in the open space. 1-2 touch is going to put a service into the box and a beautiful finish. It was Nick Rippey with the goal for Union. In the early tally, just what the doctor ordered.
Union goal scored by number 11, Nick Rippey. With the assist to number 10, Dylan Rice. That's Rippey from Rice. Union first goal coming in the 3rd minute.
Plays this one back to Provenzano with keeper. Dangerous ball there. And the keeper is down for Niagara. And the match official will call on to the trainer. And this might be a non-contact injury here. We'll take a look. Originally a dangerous ball, and it just looks like the knee gives out as he's getting ready to kick it. Unfortunate for Carson Provenzano. Non-contact injury here in the early goings. Yeah, so right now, while they're tending to the injured player, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back. All right, and a bit of good news here. It looks like Provenzano is on his feet. Whether or not he winds up staying in the contest to be determined. Still talking with the trainer here. And it looks like, let's see. It looks like he's going to give it a go. Always concerning when you get those non-contact injuries. Just never know. Pretty easy to fear the worst. But it looks like he's going to walk this off and he's going to be all right, at least to give it a go here, which is good news for Niagara. we're back underway. And Niagara tested him out early, put the ball right at Provenzano's feet to see how he did with it, and he looked okay there. Off the chest of Luka Dodge, tries to play it into the corner. O'Dwyer Hall with it. Tries to get by, rough play there. And we're going to have a kick coming up about 5 to 7 yards outside of the 18 here for the Flower City Union. Looks like Hobson will take this for Union. See if he puts one in the mixer here. Here we go, a couple guys crashing towards the goal. This one goes far post, gets a head on it off the side of the net. We'll see how Provenzano does here on the goal kick. See if he goes to get a leg into it or have another player take it for him. And it looks like he will have another player take it for him. So he's staying in the game, but definitely not 100% at the moment. Dodge looks to clear the danger there. Plays this one down deep into Joey Avalone. A little too heavy, goes over the touchline. Throw-in coming up for Niagara.
Flower City Soccer to thank their generous sponsors helping make the 2026 season possible. URMC Fitness Science, Chick-fil-A of Henrietta, Oak Roofing and Siding, Paris Heating and Cooling.
Foot race near side here, O'Dwyer Hall. And we've got some pushing and some shoving over here on the far side. Things getting a little chippy already early on. Match official will look to get it under control. Match official holding court here, having a little conversation on the far side. Wait to see what the call is here, if any. Looks like everybody got out of there with a warning this time around. And another drop ball here. Flower City, Luka Dodge with the ball at his feet. O'Dwyer Hall now. Massaro with it. Takes on a couple Union players, gets dispossessed. This one's played nicely into the corner. Good weight on that pass. O'Dwyer Hall now looks, gets it into the 18. Strikes across. There's a save, Provenzano. We'll have a corner kick coming up here for the Union. And it looks like Jack Hobson will assume duties on the corner kick here for Flower City. Plays this one in short. This one goes off a player, dangerous in the box. This will go out of play. Goal kick coming up for Niagara. And so far for the first 10 minutes of this contest, most of the action has been down here in Niagara's end. See what Provenzano does here with this one. And he'll have another player take it. Plays it short in the box. Looking to create. Nice foot race there. Gripey wins that one, but that'll go out of bounds off him. Throw-in coming up for Niagara. Good step up there from Flower City. Get that ball out of there. Goal kick coming up. Slide tackle attempt there. Nicely done from Hobson. Clean. Gonna play this one back to the defender. Knocks this one back to Herman. Here comes Flower City on the move. That'll be a throw in for Niagara. Goes out off Masucci. Good shield off there. A little too physical, says the match official. Looks to drive this one deep. Has a player on the run. Herman on the defense. And that one will go out of bounds. Isakawa, the intended Niagara 18-12 player. Nelson knocks this one over to Dodge. Luca with some space, carries momentarily down to O'Dwyer Hall. Rice will play this one back to Dodge. Nice little move there by Ripe to create some space. And that'll be a foul. Possession awarded the Flower City Union. Herman now tries to drive this one into the box. A little too heavy. Quick restart here from Niagara. And they really need to maintain some possession. Have really yet to do so here the first 15 minutes into this contest. Nice little step over there to keep possession by Rippey. Hobson will play this one back to Luca Dodge. Into space, looks to turn with it. Cut out there by the Niagara defender. Now he's looking for options. Coogie on the run, a little too heavy. Nelson to Dodge. Dodge will play this one back to Cladstrup, the goalkeeper. And throw-in coming up here for Flower City Union. That'll draw the whistle. Looks to drive this one deep. Looks like Herman wins that one. Masucci plays that one in the Rice. Rice pushes this one through to Hobson, finds him on the angle. Hobson now looking to carry, tries to push this one through. This will get cut out by the defender. Back to the feet of Hobson, looks to take a shot. That one gets blocked. Good defense there from Flower City. Loose ball, 50-50 in the middle. And a good foot race there. Amari Clark was in pursuit of that and thought he might have a 1v1 option with the keeper. Good hustle there from Herman. Hobson right back to Dodge. Switches fields. Has Nelson on the far side. Nelson with a little bit of space. Plays this one in. A slip there. Sam Mann happy to let this one run. Will take the throw in for Niagara. Right now, Flower City Union doing a good job getting to all the 50-50 balls, maintaining more possession here. Grover with it, knocks it back to Dodge. Hobson with a nice little quick pass to O'Dwyer Hall. Plays this one into the middle. Rice gets dispossessed. Good effort there. Nice tackle. Hobson comes in, plays defense. Nice tackle there. Gets the ball off the player's feet. Possession back to Union. Rice looking to feed O'Dwyer Hall into the corner. Shielded well by the Niagara defender. Plays this one in long. Nobody home there. And that'll be a throw in for Niagara. Good defense there from Flower City. Give them a chance to get reset here, get back in shape. Niagara going for the deep throw in here, trying to get it in the box. This one goes off the head of Herman and into the hands of Kladstrup. Restarts us quickly. Rice knocks it back to Dodge, right back to Rice. Good ball movement here so far from Flower City. Really doing an excellent job creating space, finding the open passing lanes. And dominating a good bit of possession here early on in the first half. Grover over to Dodge. Hobson now, a little step over, looks to cut this one back into the middle, plays this one into the box. Dangerous ball. Good idea. Dylan Rice, just a half step. And that might have been there. Nice tackle there. Tries to play this one through into the box. Avalon trying to get on it. Gets shielded by the defender. That'll go over touchline. Goal kick coming up for Niagara. .50-50 ball. Dodge and Coogie going after it. Nicely cut out. Good step up there. O'Dwyer Hall with it. Looking for numbers. Going to strike a shot. Good idea. Just wide and high. But a good thought there. And if you're just tuning in, Provenzano went down early in the 4th minute, non-contact. He's hanging in and he's staying in, but he is not doing any of the goal kicks, and it'll be interesting to see how well he moves. Keyworth with it now for Niagara. Little back heel there. Miscommunication there. Throw in coming up for Niagara. Grover and O'Dwyer Hall not quite on the same page. Coogie tries to flick this one on. Physical play. That'll draw a whistle from the match official. That was Kyle Nelson that was fouled, and that's going to get a yellow card for Joshua Okawali. Much to the chagrin of Niagara's head coach. That'll be our first yellow card of the match. Good job by Dwyer Hall to keep going. Still maintaining possession. This time gets tackled hard. Play on, says the match official. Maury Clark, and he'll dribble out of bounds. Throw in coming up here for Flower City. Luka Dodge will take the throw in. Another throw in here coming up. Knocks it back to Luka Dodge. A little flick there, nicely done. That draws the offsides call. Good job by Niagara to get up on defense considering where they were on the field for that one. Plays this one long. Luka Dodge gets a head on it. Hobson looks to get it under control, settles. Grover looks to get a little touch by and does. Plays it out wide to Ripey. Lets a shot go, just wide. Provenzano a little slow on the reaction there, and you wonder if that little knee tweak is going to bother him for the duration of the match. I was going to be curious to see how well he was going to move after he decided to stay in. Definitely looking a little ginger, at least to me. Nelson settles this one down. Good job splitting two defenders. Plays this one in. Near side, O'Dwyer Hall. Nice turn by Rice. Rice looking to get it in there. Gets it in there, gets it by. Touch it, a goal! Joey Avalone with the assist from Dylan Rice, and it is 2-0 Flower City Union. Beautiful bit of football there for Union as we take a look at the replay. Just a wonderful job, turns with it, tries to get it on his foot, and then unselfishly a beautiful feed in there. Just a toenail off the defender's foot there. Not a lot of space, a beautiful service from Dylan Rice. And a great finish from Joey Avalone. It is 2-0 Flower City Union. We're approaching the 27th minute here. It's been all Union as far as possession. Shots and scoring opportunities also follow suit. That'll draw the whistle.
Goal scored by number 22, Joey Avalon. With the assist to number 10, Dylan Rice. That's Avalon from Rice, Union's second goal in the 26th minute.
So 2 beautiful tallies so far here from Flower City Union, first half of this contest. And Niagara really needs to start maintaining a little bit of possession here and creating some chances. Drives this one deep off ahead, and Cladstrap will clean that one up. Avalon tries to play this one down the Rippy. Throw in coming up for Niagara. Niagara looking for some options here, trying to get one in deep, trying to get the cross. Good defense there from Nelson. Ball goes straight up. That'll draw the whistle. Free kick coming up for Flower City. Drives this one deep. Avalon making a run. Gets under and settles. Has Rice coming. Good shield there by Dylan Rice. Nifty footwork there by Rice. Rice tries to get it on the right foot, strikes a shot, and there's a save from Provenzano. Good bit of skill there to maintain possession by Dylan Rice. Gets off a quality shot. Chips this one in. Coogie is going to be offsides on this one. Luka Dodge will switch fields real quick. Herman to Nelson. Little tap back to Luka Dodge. Dodge, O'Dwyer making a run. Plays this one to Hobson on the back heel. Hobson with a service into the center, and Niagara will avoid the danger there. A nifty bit of football there from Flower City. Looking at the replay on this, nice little back heel. Good clean pass. Be a deep throw in here from Luka Dodge. All right, throw in coming up down here for Niagara. Pinned deep into their own zone. Nelson knocks this one into the center. Little back heel there. Avalon, the intended teammate. Nice job there to clear that of danger from Cladstrap. Keyworth getting double teamed, gets dispossessed. Here comes Avalon. Good shot there and a nice save from Provenzano. He's answered the bell the last 2 times he's been tested. Coogie trying to get by Nelson. Nelson more than equal to that. Herman to Cladstrap. Back to Herman. Herman now looking to carry, gets by a few guys. Dispossessed around the midfield there. Nice tackle there. Hobson now looking to counter for Flower City on the left foot. Makes a nice move. Maintains possession. Plays this one for Rippey. Back to Hobson. Grover now. Rice. Puts this one into the box. Provenzano on it. The energy levels for Flower City looking really good here throughout the first 32 minutes of the first half. Good job there by Luka Dodge. Cuts out that pass. Clears it deep. Keyworth with the ball at his feet. Looking for some teammates. Knocks this one back. Kirk will send it all the way over to the other side. All the way back to Provenzano. Little too heavy. Luka Dodge with the ball. Nelson. Back to Dodge. Masucci. Back to Dodge. Just good possession here from Flower City. Not in too big of a hurry. Teammates are finding space. Passing has been really solid here. Masucci now. Cuts this one back to the center. Ball on the left foot. Looks to flick it up. Avalon a little too heavy. Good idea. That's the first time Provenzano's actually had to leave his feet since he tweaked his knee in the 4th minute. Good job by Luka Dodge. Step out and get in front of that one. O'Dwyer Hall with it now, looking to get it into the box. Slide tackle there. Play on, says the official. Nicely done from Hobson to maintain possession. Looks to turn, little too heavy. And this one goes out off the Niagara player. We got a corner kick coming up for Flower City. See what the Union draw up here. Got a near post run here. Ball goes a little heavy. Nelson here on the backside looks to get it under control. Tries to put it right back into the box. This one will go out. Goal kick here coming up for Niagara. One touch, nobody there. Hobson loses that foot race. One of the few times so far this evening. Good battle there by Clark to maintain possession for Niagara. That pass a little too heavy, stolen right back by Rice. We do have a Flower City Union player laboring there in the center of the field. And the match official will call for the trainer here. Hopefully nothing too serious. It looks like another knee. I'm just checking out from up here what the trainer's looking at. Been a great first half so far for the Flower City Union. Definitely dominating possession, shots, time on the attack. Niagara has not spent too much time in the attacking third. Hobson is up on his feet. That's a good sign. Looks like he will come to the sideline for a moment. He's been very active so far this evening. And it does look like Hobson's evening will be over. So a tough break for Jack Hobson. He's having a great first half. Nicely done there. Grover with the ball. Knocks this one back to Herman. Rice with it. Swings this one all the way out to Rippey on the far side. Nice little move, trying to take it back into the middle. Nicely cut out there by the Niagara defender. Nelson and Coogie challenge for the 50-50 ball. That'll draw a whistle. Quick restart here for Niagara. Keyworth plays this one down to Clark. Nice tackle of the ball there. Dwyer Hall, another player that's been very active.
Flower City Union, number 29, Archie Murphy.
So Archie Murphy, number 29, is checked into the game for Jack Hobson. That's going to draw the whistle. Looks like that'll draw a warning from our referee. Plays this one in deep. Good job by Nelson to win that one out of the air. Looks to cross. Nice defense there from Flower City. And that'll lead to a goal kick. Quick restart here. Nelson to Dodge. Dodge looks to send it. Avalone getting under it. It's a foot race between Kirk and Avalone. Avalone, he's going to win this one. He's got it in the box. Does he have anybody coming with him on the run? Archie Murphy was thinking about it. And Niagara will knock this one out. We have a throw-in coming up for Flower City. Plays this one all the way back to Nelson. More than content to knock this one all the way back to Cladstrip. Gladstrap with the ball, no pressure. Luka Dodge. Murphy now. Fresh legs just checked in. Arid pass there from Murphy. Maury Clark will take the throw in here for Niagara. Nope, he'll give that duty up. Davier Wolcott will take the throw in now for Niagara. Not sure if he knew what he wanted to do with that one. Came out of his hands. Looks like it may have slipped. Avalone now looking for options as he gets down here on the near side. Taps this one back. O'Dwyer Hall looks to get into the 18. Crosses this one into the box. Another dangerous opportunity for Flower City. That one off the foot of Rippey. Nelson heads this one into the middle. Rice looks to get it under control. Nicely done by Rice. Little step over. There's the slide. That'll draw the whistle. That'll earn a conversation between he and the referee. That was Davier Wolcott with the foul. Opportune area here for Flower City Union. Looks like Nate Masucci is over the ball here. Luka Dodge coming all the way up to the 18 from his defensive position. O'Dwyer Hall dropping back in support. See what the boys have up their sleeves here. Nice little set piece, a lot of motion there. Looks to chip this one in back. Play on, says the match official. A little physical there in the box. That one's a little too heavy for Murphy. All right, this will be a corner kick for Flower City. They have lived in the attacking third this half. They stay any longer, they might have to pay rent.
Fans, a reminder, the clock will stop at the 45-minute mark. Stoppage time will be kept down the field by the officials. And the clock will stop at the 45-minute mark. And stoppage time will be kept down the field by the officials.
Corner kick swung in. Far post, little too heavy. Nelson will get under this one. Rippey with the top of the 18. Looks to drive it back in. Good hustle there from Flower City. Nice tackle there from Murphy. Then he gets quickly dispossessed. O'Dwyer Hall with the ball at his feet. Luka Dodge. Nice little 1-2 there. Rice gets to it, looking for some options. Tries to find Luka on the back heel. Rice with it again, gets dispossessed. Good stick there. That ball stays in. Luka Dodge now giving chase. Good pressure from Luka. Avalone dispossesses Keyworth. Dodge now knocks this one to Avalone. Back to Luka Dodge. Little heavy. That idea was for Avalone. Niagara just cannot get possession right now. Looks to switch fields. And that goes out of bounds. And we've got a little bit of rain starting to fall. There was a chance of rain in the forecast, and here it comes. The field might play a little bit faster here in the second half. We are now officially in stoppage time. If you're just joining, it's 2-0 Flower City Union. Two beautiful goals here in the first half. And a half that has really seen Flower City dominate possession.
5 minutes of stoppage time for the first half.
So we've had a couple injuries. We had a few whistles. We got 5 minutes of stoppage time. Murphy to O'Dwyer Hall. on the right foot. Gets it into the box. This one's going to get cut out by Niagara. Foul on Murphy. Nelson with it, plenty of time, no pressure coming on him. Referee reaching for the pocket. That's going to be another yellow card. That is our second of the match. And that one is against Dominic Massaro. All the way up from the defensive position here in the attacking third.
Yellow card has been issued to Niagara, 18-12, number 5, Dominic Massaro.
So that's our second booking here of the first half. I'd be curious to see what kind of adjustments Niagara makes here for the second half. They definitely have to do a better job maintaining possession. It has been massively dominated by Flower City to this point. Grover now in the middle. Masucci to O'Dwyer Hall. Hall, little step over, has two defenders taking him on. Gets this cross off. There's a nice header there. Good idea, a little wide. And I'm watching goalkeeper Carson Provenzano closely. And I would be willing to argue he is not moving as good as he typically could be. No call on that one from the official. O'Dwyer Hall with the ball at his feet here on the near side. Drops this one back to Luca Dodge. Dodge plays this one into the middle. Nice little tap back there to Grover. Grover now with it. Masucci. O'Dwyer Hall. Grover again. Nelson. Miscommunication there. Throw-in coming up for Niagara. Coogie with the ball at his feet, trying to win possession here. That draws a whistle. For Flower City, got to stay the course here. Don't want to give up anything cheap here right before the halftime break. It's been a half that you have owned thus far. Swings this one in. And Cladstrip will take care of that. And there is your halftime whistle with the Flower City Union jumping out to a 2-0 lead here over Niagara, 18-12. We'll take a look at some of the first half highlights here and goals. Here's your first one early, 2 minutes in. And that was Rippey with the goal. And Flower City was not done. Nice bit of work here. Dylan Rice. And then the unselfish drops a beautiful, just an absolute dime to Avalon. And that's how the score got to 2-0 Flower City. We'll see what adjustments both squads make here during the halftime break. I'm Jason North on behalf of the Flower City Union. We'll come back to you after our halftime break. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Second half action about to get underway. If you're just joining us, Flower City Union enjoying the 2-0 lead in a first half that actually showed the boys dominating as we take a look at some of the goal replays here as we wait for the teams to get ready for the second half. Here's the first goal, just 2 minutes in, and an absolute dime of a service and the finish. And here's goal number 2. Good teamwork here from Flower City. Beautiful pass there. Just an unbelievable pass and a great finish. And the boys have been enjoying themselves this evening, dominating possession, dominating shots, and spending a lot of time in the attacking third over the course of the first half. One thing we do want to keep an eye on is the goalkeeper, number 16, Carson Provenzano for Niagara. He went down non-contact injury early on in the 4th minute of action. He's able to get up, and he has been able to stay in the game, but he's not taking any of the goal kicks. He's not moving probably quite as well as he could be moving. And Niagara traveled today with a short bench. So a lot of these guys will have to go the full 90 minutes for Niagara. Flower City will get us started here in the second half. First half also saw 2 yellow cards, both to Niagara. And we are underway for the second half. Rain still coming down ever so slightly here. Rained pretty decent over halftime. Field should be a little slick and probably play a little quicker. Dodge will send this one back. Masucci gets ahead on this one. Excuse me. It's Amari Clark back here. Hard tackle there. And that's Archie Murphy on the turf here for Flower City. And he came in relief of Jack Hobson, who got banged up a little earlier. Shakes this one off, says he's fine. Dodge to Rice. Rice gets tackled. That's going to draw a whistle. And Rice will get back to his feet here. A little bit of a limp here for Rice. Nicely cut out there. In the middle, nobody home. We'll have a corner kick coming up here. Rippey was making a run towards the back post. Great opportunity there for Flower City. And Rice will assume corner kick duties here for the Union. See what kind of set piece they go with here. Low line drive. Good job keeping this one in from Rice. Nice slide tackle there. And another corner kick coming up for the Union. Little Little stutter step there from Rice. Looks to swing this one low near post. That one's going to get cleared. Kirk giving chase for Niagara. Looks to play this one into space to his teammate. Good tackle there. Flower City going to get out of there with the ball. Looking to send Rippey to the corner. Rippey's got space. He's got a player coming far side. Looks to create. Drops this one into space. Murphy looks for some options. Drops this one back to Herman. Rippey back to the middle. Nice little feed there. Murphy tries to split the defense. Gets dispossessed. Kawa. Good tackle there from Flower City. Throw in coming up for Niagara. Lirdini takes the throw in to Kawa. That's Amori Clark with the ball. Passes this one on to a teammate. Clark was playing forward in the first half. He's dropped back to defense here in the second half. Now it's Union 3-on-2. Murphy stays on side, strikes a shot off the player. Rippey now drops this one back from Murphy. Murphy tries to get the ball in the space, swings this one back to Rippey. Rippey tries to get this one. This one gets knocked down. Rice will lay this one back. Takes a shot. This one's going to sail high. And another good opportunity for the Flower City Union to expand on this lead. Right back to where they left off in the first half. Nelson plays this one down. Rice looked to flick that one behind him. No teammate there. Nice hustle there. Masucci with some great hustle. Gets taken down in the box, and that's going to draw the whistle. Archie Murphy gets taken down. And we got a PK coming up for Flower City Union.
Penalty kick has been awarded to your Flower City Union.
And we know that Provenzano, he tweaked that knee a little bit earlier in the match, 4 minutes in. This is a tough position for him to be in. Big opportunity here for Flower City to expand the lead. Here it comes, sets it up. Nice job and a goal for the Union. It is 3-0. Didn't try to get too cute with it. Just good placement there on the PK. And again, this is a tough position for goalkeeper Provenzano to be in. Tweaked that knee earlier. Nothing you could do about it. It's just an educated guess at best. And it is 3-0 Flower City. Enjoying some home cooking this evening. Definitely seeing some frustration on the Niagara sideline here.
Union goal scored on a penalty kick by number 28, Rodrigo Almeida.
And that's a great goal for Rodrigo Almeida. He's been battling some injuries. He's missed some action. Well done to take advantage of the opportunity to bury the PK. That ball gets turned over. Flower City right back in possession, looking for some options. Rice tries to drop that one into space. Nobody home. Herman will play this one back to Nelson. Again, Flower City has been dominating possession tonight, looking to send this one far side. Swings this one into the box off the head of Almeida. And a good cross there. And Rodrigo getting busy early on. Good idea there. Nice service from Rice. Kawa looks to turn. Nice tackle there by Rippey. Olcott plays it to Clark. Hard tackle there. That's going to draw a whistle. And the referee going to the yellow card. That's on Masucci. And that is our third yellow card of the contest.
Yellow card is issued to Flower City Union's number 12, Nate Masucci.
Sings this one in deep. Header won by Flower City. Rice on the touch. Looks to play this one to Murphy. Here comes Rodrigo Almeida. Almeida looking for some options. Has a teammate making a run. Nifty footwork there. Finally gets dispossessed. Rippey was coming up in support, making a good run. Murphy. Dodge looks to put this one in. Good idea there from Luka Dodge. Good service. Archie Murphy was sneaking in towards the back post there. Sends this one deep. Played into the middle to Kirk. Kirk gets the ball stolen away from him. Slide tackle there. Play on, says the official. Murphy with it at his feet. Heavy touch there. Gets dispossessed. Niagara trying to maintain possession. There's Rippey. That'll be a throw-in coming up for Flower City as the ball goes out off of Drew Lerndini. Rice with the nice little tap there. Rodrigo looking for Murphy. Nobody home. Looks to send this one in long. Okwaliki giving chase. Gladstrap gets there first, plays it over to Nelson. Ball at the feet of Luka Dodge. Plays this one in. Rodrigo Almeida, nice little header to the corner. Masucci giving chase. Looks to swing this one in at the feet. Just wide. Rodrigo Almeida again. And he has been very busy here the first 12.5 minutes of the second half. Cashed in on a PK, and he's been on the receiving end of almost 2 wonderful crosses here. Masucci now carries back into the middle. Looks for support, plays this one over to Murphy, who drops it back to Rippey. Nice ball to the corner for Murphy. One touch, looks to settle, tries to cross. This will go out of bounds. This is going to earn Flower City a corner kick. 59th minute here in the second half. 3-0 Flower City. Rippey will set this up, take the corner. Couple guys crashing here. Looks like a swinger. Far post. Oh, and another headed attempt by Rodrigo Almeida. Another solid opportunity for Rodrigo. Finding himself in some good positions here. Good battle there. Nelson wins that 50-50 ball. Clark slide tackle a little early. Opportune bounce there for the Union. Looks to play this one wide. And that'll be another corner kick coming up for the Flower City Union. Hard tackle there up top. No whistle from the official. Let's see if Rodrigo Almeida can find space again here. Swings this one low, near post. And another corner coming up for Flower City. Dylan Rice will once again take the corner. Swings this one in high, far post. Nelson gets ahead on this one. That'll draw a whistle from the official. Quick restart here for Niagara. And that'll be out of play. Throw in coming up for Union. Nice touch there, O'Dwyer Hall. He's going to play this one all the way back to Cladstrip. Plays this one over to Herman. Murphy dribbles back into space in the middle, splits a few defenders. Looks to get this one out to Almeida. He is onside. Almeida with the ball in space. Going to get tackled. That's going to go out for a corner kick for the Union. And Rodrigo Almeida, number 28, again, just checked in here for the start of the second half. He's been a very busy player. We're going to get some mass substitutions going to be coming on the field here for Flower City in a moment. So good substitutions here. Quentin Harmon's going to come off. Dylan Rice is going to come off. O'Dwyer Hall is going to come off, and Rippey is going to come off. So some fresh legs out there for the Union. Dangerous ball there. Baraka giving chase. Good tackle there. O'Neal doing battle. All right, so the subs that have just come in for Flower City, we just had a lot of action down there. We got number 3, Ryan Fitzgerald, number 9, Franklin Safari, number 17, Andrew O'Neill, and number 77, Josh Baraka, have all checked in for Flower City Union here. So 4 fresh set of legs here for Flower City as they hold this 3-0 lead.
Flower City Union, number 3, Ryan Fitzgerald, number 9, Franklin Safari, number 17, Andrew O'Neill, and number 77, Josh Baraka.
Throw in here coming up for Flower City. Throws this one in deep. Baraka getting under it. Baraka looks to turn. Kirk shields him off the ball. Dodge with the ball. Content to dribble and pass it all the way back to Carter Gladstrup. Fitzgerald now with the ball at his feet. Clark making a run. And that's going to be an offsides whistle. For a moment, it was looking like the best possible opportunity of the evening for Niagara. Clark just a little early is offsides. Gladstrap under this one, looks to send it deep. Almeida, he gets ahead on this one. Good pressure there. Murphy tries to dispossess the player and will. Throw in coming up Union. Almeida looks to turn that one off his chest. Masucci the intended target. Good battle there between Baraka and the Niagara defender. Masucci now looks for options, tries to get that ball into space. That pass is a little too heavy. Dodge will keep it in. Taps this one back to Nelson. Rain still coming down a little bit here. Baraka to Nelson. Near side, Luka Dodge. Murphy's going to try to get this one under control, and that one went out off of Murphy. That'll be a throw-in for Niagara. There's a foul on number 11. Federico Kugi. Fouled Luka Dodge. Gladstrup with it. No pressure, has all day. Tries to get this one off. That's over the head of Andrew O'Neill. Good pursuit and hustle there from Baraka. Again, seeing some of those fresh legs come on the pitch for Flower City Union, flying around here early on. There's a nice ball. Luka Dodge, he's going to get over there, bail his teammates out, and clear the danger. Kugi tries to turn. Good shield off by Luka Dodge. Good fundamental soccer there. Good positioning by Luka. Luka Dodge again. Nice tackle there. Dispossesses the player down in the corner. Looks to just shield. Able to play this one and knock it out off the Niagara player. Looks like we'll have a throw-in for Flower City Union. Little conversation between Drew Lerndini and the match referee. 50-50 battle there. Archie Murphy looking to try to run and get under this one. Going to knock this one back. Andrew O'Neill looks to flick this one on for Josh Baraka. Baraka now waiting for some teammates to catch up. Plays this one back. Looks to play this one through. That'll be offsides. Almeida. Another good run by Rodrigo Almeida, just a little early.
Yellow card was issued to Niagara 1812's number 17, Drew Liardini.
And Liardini did earn himself a yellow card with that conversation he was having with the match referee. Been a few bookings today. Safari feels like he got pushed in the back, no call there. Baraka gets dispossessed. Kugi, nice job there. Good tackle, Masucci. Andrew O'Neill now. Far side looking. Tries to make a move. Wanted to try to swing that one in. That'll go off with the player. Corner kick coming up for Flower City Union. '71st minute, 3-0 Flower City. 3 different goal scorers so far this evening. Here comes the corner off the foot of Andrew O'Neill. This one swinging wide. Attempted bicycle. Play on, says the match referee. That one time by Murphy doesn't make it through the people. And that'll draw a whistle there. And now Murphy's going to get a yellow card. Another booking here.
Yellow card is issued to Flower City Union's number 29, Archie Murphy.
So a yellow card to Archie Murphy. All right, we'll restart on the refs of whistle here. Clark now. And that'll draw a whistle. Looks like a foul on Flower City. Free kick coming up for Niagara. And with these increased bookings, you feel like the match official is just trying to keep things under control. There's been some physical battles throughout the evening. You don't want things to get too chippy. Swings this one in. Cladstrip gets his hands on this one. Nicely done. Looks to restart this one quick. Little miscommunication there between Safari and Murphy. Good job there by Flower City. Knocks that one way out of bounds. Another throw-in coming up for Niagara. And time is of the essence for Niagara. They really got to get moving here if they're going to make any threat for the remainder of this match. They're down 3-0. Had a hard time maintaining possession in this evening's matchup. Throw in Masucci, nice little touch there. Tries to play that one to Almeida. Dodge gives chase, he'll let that one run. as the rain continues to come down. Dodge will take the throw in. Looks for Murphy. And that's going to be a whistle there too. Liardini again. And let's see. That'll be another yellow for Liardini. And that's going to be a match ejection. That should be his second yellow. And that's going to earn him the red. So it looks like that is actually his first yellow. Dodge looks to drive this one in the center. Baraka flicks this one on. Nice one-timer. Good idea there. And you could see Carson Provenzano moving very gingerly. He was able to get off his line for that. But he is just not at his 100% best right now. And you wonder how much that knee is bothering him. Went down in the 4th minute, little non-contact injury. He was able to get back up and stay in. Nicely cleared out there by Nelson. Gets it out of danger there. Massaro dispossesses the player. Keyworth with it. Another whistle there. See what Niagara could do here. They really got to get going. 3 goals is hard to make up in the amount of time that's left here. Not impossible, but they do got to get moving. Move with a little more urgency. There's one swung in. Safari heads this one forward. Clark cuts it out. Safari right back down. Almeida tries to flick this one back to Murphy. Murphy will play Almeida to the corner. Waiting for teammates. Looks to chip this one in. Murphy at his feet. Just can't control it. A beautiful service from Almeida. Murphy just couldn't get that under control. It would have been just him and Provenzano. A busy second half here for Almeida, number 28. He's been on the receiving end of a few nice passes. He buried the PK for the 3rd goal. Probably feels like he could have his own hat trick right now. O'Neal looks to play this one back. That pass a little too heavy. Wolcott happy just to knock it out of bounds. Throws this one in. Andrew O'Neal looks to flick this one into the box. O'Neal trying to keep the ball down here. Clark now. Clark gets tackled. Baraka with it. Swings this one down to Safari. Safari looks to get it under control. Knocks this one back to Murphy. Murphy, nice little flick there. Another nice little flick from Murphy. Looks to center this one up. Wonderful opportunity. O'Neal tries to hustle to the ball. Massaro finally clears the danger. Niagara looks to counter. Good supporting run there by Grover to come back into defensive help. Nelson will tap this one back to Cladstrip. Sends this one deep. Murphy gets taken down. Safari with the ball, and that's going to draw a whistle from the official. Murphy is down on the pitch. And we are calling for the trainer. And it looks like the official's reaching for his pocket again. That is another yellow card. This one's on number 19, Sam Mann. And Murphy again was a substitute that came in for Jack Hobson. Good to see Murphy sitting up. We'll see if he can get up on his own power here. And he is up on his feet. That's good to see. All right, we're back to action here. Luka Dodge looks to get us restarted. Plays this one far side. Andrew O'Neal knocks it back to Fitzpatrick. All the way back to Cladstrip. 82nd minute here. Rochester Community Sports Complex in Rochester, New York. Flower City Union enjoying a 3-0 lead here. Cladstrip looks to send this one deep. Murphy off his head. And that'll run out of bounds. Throw in coming up for the Flower City Union. Murphy looks for some teammates. Gonna drop this one back. Grover. Grover keeps the ball in. Nicely done there. Good use of the body to shield off the defender. Safari tries to get around man. And that's going to draw a whistle. And now you really do feel like the match official is just trying to keep control here. Game's getting a little chippier here down the stretch. It's gone to the pocket several times this evening. Sends this one deep. Luka Dodge gets ahead on this one. Kawa, he gets tackled. That's going to draw a foul, and then Luka Dodge gets taken out. Kick will be awarded to Niagara. That foul was first. Massaro helps up Luka Dodge. Looks like Davier Wolcott will take the kick here for Niagara. Wolcott sends this one into the box, dangerous area. And that earns a whistle. Foul on Niagara. Cladstrip hits this one deep into the middle. Almeida tries to get up. Little flick there. Safari and Murphy converge on the ball. He'll play this one down to Murphy. Little 1v1. Murphy waits for support, gets some from Luka Dodge. Dodge will knock this back to Nelson. Fitzpatrick to O'Neal. Fitzpatrick. That one intended for Baraka. Wolcott cuts that one out nicely for Niagara. In Flower City, looking to put a bow on this one. They have dominated since the beginning. Looking to go wire to wire in an absolutely dominating performance here at home. They have dominated possession, shots, scoring chances, completed passes, you name it. A good all-around performance from the entire squad here for Flower City Union. Dodge to Nelson. Nelson right back to Dodge. Boys happy to play keep away here. Cladstrip down here at the bottom. Drives this one deep for Murphy. Murphy gets a flick on this. Safari going to try to get under it and settle. Franklin Safari, little 1v1, step over move. Rips a shot with the right, hits the post, and on the rebound it is Josh Baraka. Goal number 4, Flower City Union. And that about sums up the evening. A great 1v1 take by Franklin Safari. And he doesn't get the benefit of the goal, but Josh Baraka, Mr. Johnny on the spot. This is a rip and a nice little skip off the wet turf, and Baraka does not disappoint. 4-0 Flower City Union. And it has been a team contribution, 4 different goal scorers so far tonight. Just an outstanding collective effort from the boys in black and purple. Quick restart here for Niagara. Amori Clark with it. Looks to split a couple defenders. Grover will take that one off him.
Union goal scored by number 77, Josh Baraka. Unassisted. That's Baraka unassisted in the 86th minute.
Almeida, he is on sides, has the ball in the 18, looks to send this one over. Andrew O'Neal. O'Neal keeps it in, plays this one, Murphy. That one hits a defender. Flower City still pressing. Safari on a slide tackle there, and that's going to cause the match official to reach for the pocket. That is another yellow card. This one's on number 9, Franklin Safari. Dominic Massaro on the receiving end of the slide tackle. As we enter the 88th minute here, get into the dying embers of tonight's matchup. 4-0 Flower City. And another booking. We'll wait for the referee to blow the whistle, get us restarted here. There's been several yellow cards tonight. Baraka knocks this one to Andrew O'Neal. O'Neal pushes that out into space for Baraka. Baraka gets the ball at his feet. Now O'Neal's making a run. Baraka sees him. Nice recovery there from Wolcott to prevent that from becoming dangerous. Grover going to knock this one back to Nelson. Luka Dodge. This will be an important result for Flower City. This should keep them in the 4th position in the league table standings. Definitely a good result. A dominant performance. And now they're happy to slow it down a little bit, take the air out of the ball.
Fans, a reminder, the clock will stop at the 90-minute mark, and stoppage time will come down the field by the officials. And the clock will stop at the 90-minute mark, and stoppage time will be kept down the field by the officials.
Match official trying to keep control here. A couple of the guys are jawing at each other. Almeida now looks to get this one off. Baraka's right there, got a head on it. Masucci with it now. Swings this one through. Andrew O'Neill, I think he was thinking if he wanted to shoot or pass it there. Kind of sailed that one over the goal. We are approaching stoppage time. Imagine there'll be a couple minutes. And really not much Niagara can do at this point, just not enough time here. Down 4. And that's it. There's going to be no stoppage time. Match officials have clearly had enough. And this game draws to a close. Flower City Union, a dominant performance, notching their 2nd win of the year. So that's going to put the Union at 2 wins, 3 draws, 4 losses. That's going to hold them tight in the 4th position, which is an important position as the top 4 from the league standing table make the playoffs. So, and again, a powerful, powerful performance here from the Flower City Union. And a good result that they'll be happy with. Again, dominated the match from whistle to whistle and couldn't ask for more. We had 4 different goal scorers and another solid win for the boys. As always, Jason North, on behalf of the Flower City Union, coming to you live from the Rochester Sports Complex. We thank you so much for watching Flower City Union Soccer. We'll see you next time.